Two coaches, two dedicated teams, one game. Carlsbad, Mission Hills, the action starts right now. Hello everyone, John Tipton here at Oceanside High School. Tonight's matchup featuring two well-coached teams, the Lancers of Carlsbad by Bob McAllister and Chris Hauser from the Mission Hills Grizzlies. Both of these coaches are highly respected, and as it turns out, they both used to work on the same team as assistant coaches for the great Dick Haynes at Vista High School and were very instrumental to the success of the program about 15 years ago. Last season, Mission Hills lost to Carlsbad by a score of 6-3 and come into this game with a record of 3-1. So tonight, the Grizzlies are hungry for payback. And for the Lancers, their record is 1 win and 3 losses and are looking to rebound after their loss to Cathedral last week. The game is just about to get underway, and this should be a good one. Carlsbad's first possession of the game lasted 8 minutes and 30 seconds long. The Lancers converted on both 3rd and 4th down plays, but were stopped short by Mission Hills' defense. And it was Mission Hills who would score first after a bad snap on a punt attempt by Carlsbad. Big Joseph Scott would run the ball 2 times, and on the 3rd time his offensive line would give him the perfect hole to get in the end zone. Carlsbad was looking for an answer. Turning to their fast running game, Michael Te'ele led the way for the Lancers, threatening in the red zone. But the party would be stopped when Jason Delaney intercepts the ball in the end zone. And for the Grizzlies, they take advantage on the turnover. Quarterback Hunter Moore was finding his receivers left and right, driving down the field gaining mega yards. And finally, to end the drive, Moore finds Dallas Butler on an 8-yard touchdown pass that was tipped by a defender. So when the Lancers want to get on the board before halftime, the Mission Hills Grizzlies stop them again. First down and 25, the Lancers run a draw play with Michael Te'ele, who runs it for positive yardage. And on the very next play, Cody Pinner throws an INT to Nigel Westbrooks to end the half. So at halftime, Mission Hills is leading Carlsbad by 2 touchdowns. At the start of the 3rd quarter, great defense on both teams stepped up their gameplay. But the biggest play of all came from their special teams when Jason Delaney downed a punt on the Carlsbad 1-yard line. And after Carlsbad couldn't do anything, Mission Hills did. Carlos Hernandez got plenty of air under this one for a 37-yard field goal, giving Mission Hills a 17-0 lead. But if you think Mission Hills is done, Jared Delaney disagrees. Jared, Jason's brother, picks the ball off with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Then after Aaron Salas made an amazing catch from Hunter Moore, Daniel Fernandez takes it up the middle for another Grizzly touchdown. But don't count out Carlsbad just yet. The 3rd quarterback for Carlsbad, Hayden Means, comes into the game and drives the Lancer offense down the field and ends the drive with a touchdown pass to Connor Sedano. And after Matt Consalvi recovered the onside kick, Means went right back to work and found Sedano again in the end zone. But once again, the Lancers were shut down and failed to convert on the 2-point conversion. And here we go again with the onside kick, but this time Jason Floyd cannot secure the ball, and Mission Hills recovers. And with that, the game was in the books. The final score in this one, Mission Hills 24, Carlsbad 12. A large amount of penalties were called in this game, but for Mission Hills, a win is a win. After the game, Jason Delaney said, quote, "We'll take the win, even though it was a little sketchy at the end." He also said, "We have 2 weeks to get ready for LCC. We're going to work on our coverages and try to get it done." As for Jared Delaney, he said, "We came out fast and scored, but in the second half they drove it on us. We had to clean it up, and with that big 4th quarter stop, we just took it from there. Heading into a bye week, being 4-1 feels good." And finally, for quarterback Hunter Moore, he said, "It felt good to come out here and get it done." This was a huge win for Mission Hills as they head into a bye week. And for Carlsbad, well, they're still looking for their 2nd win. This is John Tipton reporting for Max Preps. See you next time.